Hello, my name is A Rotten Kumquat, and welcome back to Heretic. This will be Episode 3, The Dome of Despair. As usual, I'm playing in GZ Doom. Well, let's get started. This is on the Thou Art a Smite-Meister difficulty level. Okay, Episode 3, The Dome of Despair. This is Despair's realm. So, let me open this door, kill some gargoyles, and I'll give you a cool look up at the sky here, because this is a... I always thought this was the coolest episode of Heretic, just because of the setting. Okay, here we go. If you look up, we're inside an underwater dome at the bottom of the ocean. This is Despair's realm, where he rules from. Okay. Step out here, kill some gargoyles. You got some Disciples of Despair in the window here. I don't think I have enough ammo to deal with them, but behind each of these, there's some goodies. These are the multiplayer starts, by the way, so if you were to play in co-op, each player starts inside one of these little chambers. Okay. Hit the switch. Hit this switch, now you can come back here and grab a bag of holding. And a dragon claw. I'm gonna let those guys infight a bit, because why not? Ammo is gonna start to get scarce around this time. So, infighting's good. Okay, that building is clear. Come back here, kill the undead warrior. This little window here you can see through. Okay. Open the door. Kill some more gargoyles. I'm not going out there yet. That is sort of the end level area, and I don't have enough ammo to deal with it. But I can snipe some gargoyles. Actually, we're just gonna move on. Open this door. Get ready for a fight. This room is kind of tricky. There's a lot of stuff in here. A lot of saber claws. Okay, I'm low on ammo, so I'm gonna run back here. Man. I thought you were about to see me use a chaos device for the first time there. Now there's more saber claws in here, plus some were dragons. I'm gonna scoop up some ammo. See if I can get ready here. I want to focus on this were dragon here. He is the biggest enemy at the moment. There we go. He's down. I can hear another somewhere. This is the biggest thing I remember about this level, is just the lack of ammunition. We're very much seeing that right now. Let's see if I can trigger some infighting between these guys. Well, never mind. He's right in my face. Now, whenever you're in this is a general Doom tip. Whenever you're in a narrow hallway like this, you want to hug one wall or the other, and that gives you room to sidestep any fireballs. If you stand in the middle... Oh, crud, I am out of ammo. 4 shots. If you stand in the middle, that does not give you enough room to dodge. Okay, I hear some infighting over there, so that's good. I'm gonna go ahead and step up here. Oh, okay. I did not expect that. The staff is Heretic's version of the Doom Fists, and it's worthless for the most part. There is no version of the Berserk pack for Heretic. I wonder if I can just run past some stuff, because this is turning into quite a slog killing stuff with the staff. There we go. Got a little bit of ammo again. See if I can... Oh, one more. One more gargoyle. Okay, green key. Or no, sorry, yellow key. Now, I believe this is a door. Okay, I believed wrong. Yeah, I'm not worried about enemies at this point. I just do not have enough ammo to deal with them, so I'll see them later. Come in here, open the yellow key door, kill a disciple. Now the green key is a trap. Gonna release a couple undead warriors. They're very hard to see because they're the invisible kind. Oh, getting low on health. But there's a claw orb. A giant one. Okay, did I pick up any quartz flasks? No. I think there was a health vial back here. Come back to the green key door. New enemy time! This is an Ophidian. They're kind of like a snake that spits plasma bolts at you. There's a ton of them on this episode. Okay, oh, hit switch. And what that's gonna do is open something out here. Yep, I have no ammo and there's an iron lich. Perfect. I'm gonna scoop up all the ammo and just ignore the enemies for now. Oh. Oh, tornado is chasing me. I hate those things. Okay, pick up the gauntlets. And now I'm actually just gonna ignore that guy and move on, because I just do not have the ammo to deal with this. Okay, that's what the chaos device does, and that's what it's for. Good news is, I've got a Tome of Power. So if I can find some... we can do this. This will allow me to heal up. The gauntlets do a fair amount of damage when powered up as well, so... this is a good way to clear out the level. Now, I want to take care of the Iron Lich down here, because he is standing on the exit teleporter. So we're going to run down here before this wears out. Kill the Ophidian. And try to kill the Iron Lich with this. Got him. Okay. Secret here. Got a Hell Staff. There's one other secret. It's the Ring of Invincibility over here, but I don't care because I just went out of this level. This is a tough one. Just because of the ammo issues. Okay, episode 3, map 1, the Storehouse, finished. Now to map 2, the Cesspool. So my intention this playthrough, I'm going to play probably the first half of the episode. Try to keep it at about an hour length. We'll see how that goes. Bunch of Ophidians on the side. I'm going to ignore them because they're caged. At least until I can get some more weapons and ammo. Kill all the gargoyles, pick up some health packs, and now we got saber claws. Try to get him while he's busy infighting. Okay. Oh! That was almost an early death. Okay, I think this room's clear. Gonna pick stuff up. There is a Mystic Urn up here. I do not remember how to get it. It might be a Wings of Wrath type thing. Finally, you get a crossbow. And there's the Wings of Wrath. I'll go ahead and shoot this guy. I'm sure it's a Nitro Golem. I don't want to get fireballed, so... Okay, I got some Ophidians in the cage over there. Doesn't look like they can quite hit me. So I'm gonna snipe them with the Dragon Claw. Okay, they can hit me. 4 health. 4 health, we're in good shape. Oh, here's a vial. And that guy I was hoping would come down here so I could pod him to death. But don't know if that's going to happen. Maybe I could push the pods to him. And there's some health. Badly needed. Now, I recall one of these flags here maybe being a secret. Okay, I guess I recalled wrong. Anyway, back in this area, there was a switch I missed. Not that I missed, I just didn't hit it because I wanted to come back later. I heard something open. Oh, there's a Tome of Power. I want that. I don't know what that did. Oh, lowered the yellow key. Except I already forgot where the yellow key door is. This is all very familiar, but not enough for me to really know my... Oh, here's the yellow key door. And some knife, or crystal vials. Okay. Like I was saying, this is all very familiar to me, but I don't necessarily remember my way around, because it has been a long time since I've played this. This passage opened up here, so we can easily get back to the starting area now. Happens when you open the yellow doors. That is a quartz flask, which I definitely want right now. Gonna go ahead and just use that. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and activate the... Oh! Tome of Power, because this is... Oh. Level restart. Okay, here we go. Yeah, I'm not doing this whole episode in one sitting. This is, it's gonna be too difficult, and there's gonna be some deaths for sure. See if I can snipe all the gargoyles without waking up the saber claws. Oh, dodged right into that. All the gargoyles ran away. Okay then. Switch to the claw orb and take care of these guys. Yellow key is not lowered yet. I don't think I showed that off last run through. Doing a lot better this playthrough so far. Okay, gotta lower the yellow key. That was this switch back here. I'm also gonna go ahead and activate Wings of Wrath and grab this Mystic Urn. That could be useful in a bit. Okay, yellow key. Oh, there's a cage behind me, too. There's a slight situational awareness fail. Okay, I'm assuming this teleporter... Oh, I can't get to it with this pod in the way. There we go. I think this takes me to that other room again. So, let's prep up the quartz flask. I don't have a tome of power. I'm going to take the other door. There was a tome of power somewhere. Okay, let them get a little closer to the pods and set them off. This run is going much better. That first one, I just wasn't warmed up yet, I guess. Maybe I wasn't awake. Although I still missed the Tome of Power. Oh. There's not quite enough room to really circle strafe here. Oh. I had the Mystic Urn up too, and I didn't hit the enter key in time. Man, this is going rough. Okay, get ready for the saber claws. Gonna hell staff them. Time to quit messing around. At this rate, this might turn into a 3-part series for this episode. Okay, I want to go this way because there's a crossbow. There's the Tome of Power I missed before. Okay. Now I know where that came from. I'm going to clear these guys out as best as I can from here. Save myself a headache when I enter that room. Oh. Dodging into fireballs again. Okay. Yellow key. Health. Don't want to run past that right now. Oh, a secret. Okay. Got some armor finally. That changes things up a bit. I wonder if I can pod this were-dragon. Try to use the environment to my advantage since I'm having such a rough time here. Okay, that was a save on ammo. Now I'm gonna go clear out the other. Never mind. No, I'm not. Was this here before? Yes. Okay. I accidentally came back here, but okay, that worked out. Kill these Ophidians here while we're here. Now, to finish off these Disciples of Desperal, pick up all the goodies. Pretty sure the green key is a trap. Okay, gonna go ahead and prep these time bombs. Got 4 of them, so why not? That didn't do much. It's the reason I don't use time bombs much. They are kind of worthless. Okay, now I was thinking something back here was secret. Maybe I was wrong. Yeah, we have the green key now. There's 2 green key doors. Here's one. Okay, I think this room's clear. There could be someone napping in here. Heretic makes a lot of use of the ambush flag. So in the Doom engine, the ambush flag, sometimes called deaf, means a monster will not wake up until it has line of sight on you. So they can hide around corners and stuff, you can shoot and blast everything you want, and they don't care until they can see you. Then they wake up and come after you. There's a map, there's an Ophidian. And a ring of invincibility. And I think I said it right that time. Okay. A little bit of platforming here. I want to pick everything up. Nice. Do I have? I do. Oh, taking some hits. And yeah, I need to quit dodging into fireballs. They move slower than I expect, and so I think they're past, and then they aren't. And I sidestep right into them. I blame Doom for that. I'm sure I've got some muscle memory from Doom that does not quite transfer over into Heretic. I have a quartz flask. I have 5 quartz flasks. Wow. I'm not paying attention to my inventory here. Okay, we've got a Morphovum here. Let's go ahead and grab that. That would have been useful about 2 minutes ago. Could have blasted all the disciples with that. Here's a fire mace, which I don't particularly care about. Okay, that's it for this room. Oh, just an Ophidian. I half expected it to be an Iron Lich. The Iron Liches were the boss monster of the first episode, but by now they are just plain old regular enemies. How am I on tomes? I have 2. We're almost done with the level, so let's go ahead and power up. $200 armor. Nice. Phoenix Staff. Also nice. We're starting to get some weapons this episode. It's a slow start, but you get there. Tome of Power is over. This is just the other green key door. This is only map 2 still. Wow, I'm going pretty slow. We're what, 37 minutes in? Okay, I think... Let's take a quick look at the map. Yeah, we got everything except the exit room. Okay. I'm sure... There's the Iron Lich I was worried about. Let's drop some time bombs on his face, because I have 5 of them. Okay then, I'm gonna make a quick run for some health. Actually, I'm gonna go ahead and... Nope, there's some health. Oh, that is all monsters. Let's see, am I lucky enough to have one more? There we are. Okay. That is the end of the level. Two deaths. Difficulty's going up. The Confluence. E3, M3. Okay, I'm gonna snipe some gargoyles. And just wake everything up, apparently. You know, in a way, it's nice that the Crystal Wand has its own ammo type. Obviously, in Doom, you have the pistol and the chain gun that both use bullets. Once you get the chain gun, you never use the pistol again, because why would you? Well, Heretic, this is the pistol, and the Dragon Claw is the chain gun, but they use different ammo, so when you run out of one, you still have the other. Obviously, the Dragon Claw is much more powerful, but it just... Overall, wow, that's a lot of fireballs. It just means you're carrying more ammo. When you run one out of ammo, you have another to fall back on. In Doom, if you run the chain gun out of ammo, you also run the pistol out of ammo. Okay, looks clear. Well, no. That is exactly what I wanted to see at the start. Gotta dodge that tornado. Try to scoop up some ammo. Okay, tornado has expired. So, okay, pick up some arrows. I'll go ahead and clear this window out. Well, none of them are visible, so I guess I'm not. Okay. Kill the gargoyles here. There's like 11 billion of them. Oh. That was a situational awareness fail. In my defense, it's 4 a.m. I couldn't sleep last night, so I may not be that aware of what's going on in the game, just because I didn't sleep. Still up on armor. Okay, this calls for a Phoenix Staff. That's not the Phoenix Staff. Still hear one. There we go. They kind of make a rattlesnake rattler noise. That's their idle sound. Yellow key door. I don't know what just hurt me. Caught a fireball from somewhere. Okay, those guys are going to infight. I'm not going to stop them. Got a lot of Phoenix rod ammo, so let's use that for a bit here. Take advantage of the splash damage and rockets and things. Okay, this area is clear. Had a couple ambushing saber claws. That is a secret. Okay, crossbow. I hear an iron lich, of course, because why wouldn't there be? Let's hit all the switches and do all the crazy things. Let's see, okay, Ophidian up there. Nothing to do left. Nothing left to do except teleport. Okay, this takes us up here. Green key. Gonna snipe that Ophidian. There was one more volley coming. There it is. And he's down. Green key door. Lots of ambush flags. It's almost like they use them on every single saber claw. Unless the saber claws are naturally deaf, but I don't know if that's a thing. This room's kind of nasty because there's a bunch of stuff in the middle. It's all a little hard to shoot at, too. This would be an interesting place to use the powered-up mace, except that the water. If your mace balls land in the water, they splash through and go away. Well, we got some infighting going on. So let's clear out the other side while they're doing that. Just one room that loops around and has a green door on each side. Well, they're not infighting very effectively. So it looks like these Ophidians can't even shoot me. Although the undead warriors behind me can. So let's get Phoenix Staff, Phoenix Rod, Rocket Launcher, whatever it's called. Got one more up there. Have to switch to a hit scan weapon. Oh, I'm out of orbs. Having trouble getting projectiles to move past that wall. Okay, I think there's a door on this side. Yep. think this was a secret. Yep. Tome of Power. Kind of glad for a run of easy enemies for a change. It's nice to run into a bunch of golems after the way this episode has gone so far. Let's see, is that it for this area? Looks like it's... Where does a teleporter take us? Okay. I'm not sure why, but sure. Oh, we got a mystic urn here. Let's grab that. How are we on secrets? Wow, 6 more secrets. Okay then. Still don't have a blue key. Still can't get in here. Did I pick up a Wings of Wrath? No. That was my next question. Do I have to fly in the middle? Oh, I missed this door. And there's a path here to the left. Okay. This area is not clear yet, and I thought it was. So that was just a little guard shack for this area. That looks like a secret. Misaligned texture. I'm so paranoid. I see a dead-end room with a weapon or power-up and expect it to be a trap, and it was not. More misaligned textures. I bet that's a trap. And that. Called it. Bunch of saber claws. Let me through. Let's see if I can get back to the... Oh, they came around. That's not good. I was hoping they'd stay in that room. Well, actually some of them might have. Now they're not smart enough to walk around to get to me. Generally Doom AI, they walk straight towards you until they hit an obstacle, and then they kind of pick a random direction and go some other way. So you can lead them around. In theory, me going in that guard shack, they should have all gone this way towards that window. But there's just enough randomness in their movement that doesn't always happen. Full on fire mace. I should probably use that at some point. I don't really know what this area... I guess I hit that switch. That could have opened something. I don't know where that last saber claw went. He really ran away. Okay, there's, looks like these were monster closets with saber claws, and now it's open. Do a quick run around here. Now, what's... Iron Lich? No. Were dragons. Bunch of were dragons. Okay. Tome of Power. Now, I'm going to make a run for blue key door while that's still active. Maybe. I'm really wasting some time here. I think blue key door was just out here. Was it the exit? Nope. Oh, it was on the other side of this. Three switches. Switch number 1 gives me a disciple. Let's see what these switches do. One of these... Okay, that lowers that ledge out there and lets me get to the middle. That one... No clue. I'm gonna go ahead and pick some stuff up. Fire mace. I need to remember to use that. Let's go ahead and just pull that up because I'm full on ammo and there's ammo pickups for it here. This is just one of those weapons I forget to use. He dropped a tome of power. That was nice. Okay, armor. And one thing you might have noticed if you're paying attention, okay, that was eerie. Turn the lights out. The fire mace attack goes through Disciples of Despair while they're attacking because they turn transparent. Is this a thing? No. That was not that great a room. So enemies that are transparent or ghost form, the fire mace shoots right through them and doesn't hurt them. And so that includes your golems and your undead warriors when you run into the invisible variant of those. And it also counts on Disciples of Despair while they're in the middle of an attack. Mystic Urn. Hopefully we don't need that. Full on fire mace. I think that switch just opens the exit door. That looks like a secret. You always got to be on the lookout for the one little texture that's either misaligned or different. Okay, now this is a crusher. I thought it might have set off another trap, but apparently not. We still have 4 secrets somewhere. Got exit area. I don't have a map pickup, so I don't see anything from that. Any of these? That one is. Tome of Power. There's still an Iron Lich awake somewhere. I can hear him. I have 4 tomes of power. Wow. Let's go ahead and use them. So let's go ahead and use them with the fire mace, because why not? Oh! Tornado! Let me pass. There's a tornado behind me. Okay, 3 more enemies, probably on the other side here. There's a map. Okay. Kind of full on Tomes of Power. It's a little crazy. That lets you back up to the beginning for some crazy reason. Okay, I see one secret on the map in the blue key door. Still... Okay, that's all secrets. And there's still one enemy somewhere. Where could that be? I've been everywhere. Oh, he's probably in the exit room. Or something. There's still something here in the exit room. Another Iron Lich? Oh, Disciple. I definitely heard an Iron Lich sound, so that just must be part of the ambient track for this map. Anyway, we're looking right at 57 minutes. That was map 3, so I'm going to exit, save the game, and call it a stream. This is probably going to end up being a 3-part episode. 3 videos for this episode is what I was trying to say. The Azure Fortress. Save game. Alright, that's been part of episode 3, Dome of Despair. My name's Rotten Kumquat. Thanks for watching.